This week, a Motor Week special and a Granada Men & Motors channel exclusive. Full coverage of the prestigious annual What Car Awards ceremony. Direct from the Grosvenor House Hotel in London, we'll take you through the 16 individual categories, show you the winners while the judges explain their reasons, including their choice of the Car of the Year 1999. Let's start off with the City Car category. And the Ford car, twice the winner of this class, is still fresh and fun to drive. A cheeky but practical interior and good spec makes it hard to overlook. The Seat Arosa, a great value package, hard to overlook, based on a Volkswagen floor pan. Quality, durability and reliability are its strongest features. Finally, Volkswagen's new Lupo. It blends the Arosa's strengths with a bright upmarket cabin and an arresting exterior. But out of the Ford, Seat and Volkswagen, the judges decided that the best city car for 1999 is the Ford car.
It's been a tough year for the Ford car this year. There have been more challenges for its title than ever before. Things like the new VW Lupo, the Seat Arosa still in there, a new Fiat Seicento. And from the Far East, the Daewoo Matiz, you've got things like the Suzuki Wagon-R, which has been upgraded, and the Hyundai Atas. The fact that it's come through on top of its class yet again is testimony to how good the original design is. It's a great car to drive, it's funky to look at, and it's well priced as well now, so that's what really makes it our best city car of the year.
And now, the Super Mini category. First off, the Ford Fiesta. That's on a hat-trick of wins, setting the class benchmark for driving pleasure with its refined engine, comfortable ride and satisfying handling. Then the stylish Peugeot 206, spacious, smooth riding and offering terrific value. It picks up where the legendary 205 left off. Then there's the new Renault Clio. Now much more refined, a far better driving position and better value prices as well. So out of the three, the Ford, the Peugeot and the Renault, what car's best Super Mini of 1999? It's the Ford Fiesta.
Despite the competition from two new entrants, the Renault Clio and the Peugeot 206, the Fiesta's managed to hold on to its top spot thanks to a great blend of driving fun, riding comfort, good refinement and reasonable accommodation. And of course it has very good anti-theft security, which is one of What Car's key requirements for a car in this class.
The small hatch category. Well, the Ford Focus sets new levels in the class with terrific accommodation, superb driving qualities and thoughtful cabin design. Vauxhall's new Astra adds a smoother ride and assured handling to the strong engines and practicality, which were always strengths. Lastly, in the small hatch category, the new VW Golf, which sets quality standards which some executive cars can't match. One reason why it holds its value better than any other rival. But the best small hatch of 1999, it's the Ford Focus.
The Ford Focus was chosen because it just commends itself automatically. It doesn't actually do anything brand new that you won't find in other hatchbacks. It just does it all so much better. The way it drives, the packaging, the way they've thought about every little detail to make it easy to use. It's just now streets ahead of the competition.
And now the family car category. First, the Ford Mondeo, still a great driver's car, very enjoyable on straights or curves, and improved this year with much more improved engines. Next, the Honda Accord offers impeccable build quality and generous equipment in a good value package. Then there's last year's winner, the Volkswagen Passat, in fact twice the winner of this category. The Passat offers the strongest range of engines in the class and continues to set the standard for build quality. But the winner of the family car category for 1999, the Honda Accord.
A bit of a surprise in this category, the Honda Accord has managed to unseat the Volkswagen Passat, which probably for many people is still the car they want to own in this class. But if you look deeply into what the Accord can offer, it's a good drive, it's very refined and very quiet, and it's better to drive than the Passat. And it also has extraordinarily good equipment and price balance, which unseats the Passat quite easily. So our family car of the year is the Honda Accord.
And now, the security category. Well, BMW has always offered excellent security. This year, in fact, 3 of its models foiled the testers. Now, last year, Jaguar won this award and is nominated again for the XJ8, which shows excellent attention to detail to thwart car crime. Then there's Volvo showing a huge improvement in the C70, one of only 5 cars to score a full pass in the annual security super test for What Car magazine. But this year's award for excellence in security, out of the 3, BMW, Jaguar and Volvo, it's BMW.
Security is a very, very important subject for new car buyers. All too many cars out there are easy prey for today's very intelligent car thieves. It's big business for the car thieves, a multi-million-pound business. They earn a lot of money from it, and equally the manufacturer should be doing more to stop them getting into their cars. We do an annual security test. Last year we tested 75 cars, and top of the tree were 3 BMWs, the new 3 Series, the 5 Series Touring and the 7, offering state-of-the-art protection, top-notch door locks and a very good immobiliser that prevent the car from being driven away. So full marks to BMW. The other manufacturers should really be doing a lot more.
The compact executive category. We start with last year's winner, the gorgeous Alpha 156. But there's substance as well as style. It's fantastic to drive and is sensibly priced as well. The next in the category, the unbeatable BMW. Well, the new 3 Series is certainly a class act, captivating to drive and oozing desirability. Or can the new Rover 75 succeed straight out of the box? It has old-school British style, fabulous refinement, is sensibly priced, and of course it's made to BMW standards. So, the winner of the compact executive category for 1999, it's the Rover 75.
You may be quite surprised to see the Rover 75 at the top of our compact executive tree, but not if you've had a chance to drive it. I saw it first back in Paris last October and knew it was going to be very special then. It looks absolutely sensational, brings new levels of styling refinement to the class. It's really got "I want one" written all over it, especially inside, where it harks back to days of old, the old Rovers with plenty of wood, plenty of leather, nice thick carpets as well. But when you drive it, this is what really turned us on. The fact that it is so refined, the ride is very, very good indeed, and believe it or not, this girl can actually pick up her skirts and dance. She handles very well indeed. So for us, it's a clear choice, Rover 75.
The executive car category. And the fabulous BMW 523i has won this award for the last 3 years. It's almost impossible to fault, but above all, it's a keen driver's choice. Meanwhile, Mercedes E240 leads the challenges with its smooth standard auto gearbox, soothing ride, and top resale values as well. Meanwhile, the Volvo S80 introduces a fresh face to the marque. It's well equipped and refined and has a good reputation for safety as well. So out of the 3 contenders for the executive car category, BMW, Mercedes or Volvo, for the 4th year running, it's the BMW.
It's almost getting boring, but we had to give the BMW 523 our executive car year once again, the 4th year on the trot. The 523i has got everything you want. If you're a sporty driver, it's the best handling car in its class. If you want ride and refinement, it's got that too in abundance. It's even going to make sense to the accountant. Its price list may look high compared to rivals such as Audi, but look at the leasing costs, look at the residual values, and the BMW comes first every time.
Now the luxury category of the 1999 awards. The BMW 735i maintains the dynamic brilliance of the marque in a larger, superbly appointed package. The next in the luxury category, Jaguar. The Jaguar XJ8 won this award last year. Can the combination of excellent ride and handling, traditional style and quality triumph again this year? Or, in the luxury category, will the new Mercedes S-Class claim the crown, as it's now smaller and lighter, yet actually larger inside and dripping with technology? So, the BMW, Jaguar, or the Mercedes S-Class? What car's best luxury car of '99 is the Mercedes-Benz?
In the olden days, people thought the most difficult thing to do was to fit a camel through the eye of a needle. In the 1990s, probably the most difficult thing anyone could have chosen to do was to improve on the old S-Class. It was already hailed as the best car in the world, and yet the new one improves upon it in every single way. It may look smaller, and in fact it is smaller, but on the inside, the crucial part of course, there's more room. It's more comfortable, it's more spacious, on the move it's more refined. Again, this must be the best car in the world.
From the luxury category, we move on to the estate, and starting with the Ford Focus estate, as agile on the road as the hatch, with a large cabin and well-planned cargo area. It's a great small estate. Well, the stylish Peugeot 406 again tops the medium estates, a huge and practical luggage bay and a smooth ride. All plus points for the 406, fine for business or leisure. And thirdly, a newcomer, the Saab 9.5 estate, heading the large estates, well designed, superb the drive. It's bristling with practicality. But out of the three, the Ford, Peugeot and Saab, the estate car of the year, it is the Saab 9.5.
This is Saab's first estate for over 20 years, and they've really done the job properly. It's spacious, well equipped, and full of all the little practicalities that make living with the estate easy. Plus the fact you've got all the attributes to make the 9.5 saloon decent to drive. It rides well, it's refined, and there's a punchy turbocharged 2.3 litre engine powering you. That's why, against strong rivals like the Volvo and the Mercedes E-Class, we had to make the 9.5 estate our estate car of the year.
And now the MPV, or multi-purpose vehicle category. First, the tiny outside, roomy inside A-Class from Mercedes. It's a novel idea with easy city parking and yet carries four comfortably. The Renault Megane Scenic, first of the compact MPVs, makes ingenious use of every nook and cranny and has excellent road manners as well. Finally, in this category, the Renault Espace. It's lighter and more compact than most seven-seaters. It also brings bright new thinking to interior design. But the MPV of the year this year, is it the Mercedes, the Renault Megane Scenic or the Espace? It's the Renault Megane Scenic.
The Megane has won the MPV award for another year because of its versatility. That's the main point of the Megane. It is an incredibly versatile interior. Even compared to larger MPVs, it has the ability to swallow 5 people and their luggage. Not many people need the huge space that a larger MPV offers, so it's an ideal family car. It can rival a family saloon in that respect. It's based on the Megane small hatch, so it's an incredible packaging job. It makes a lot of sense as a family car. There's a lot of interior storage space, yet it's a compact size, so it's an ideal car for parking in cities and towns. And that's really why it's made it as our MPV again.
And now the off-roader category. First, a familiar name, a familiar face, but the Jeep Grand Cherokee has now been greatly improved. More comfortable, as well as better on and off-road. It's also smarter and better made. The next one, the new Land Rover Discovery, has new engine, suspension and electronically controlled four-wheel drive hardware, which all transform the vehicle, and there's been a leap in quality as well. Finally, in this category, last year's Car of the Year, the Land Rover Freelander. Stylish, trendy and desirable. It offers a balance between on-road manners and off-road capabilities. Well, in the off-roader category this year, we have 3 to choose from, and the best off-roader of '99 is the Jeep Grand Cherokee.
It's a return victory for the Jeep Grand Cherokee. The previous model won for 2 consecutive years, a couple of years ago, and the new model improves upon it in every single respect. What Jeep have done is to recognise the fact that no one wants a pure off-roader anymore. Everyone knows that off-roaders never get much further off-road than their local supermarket car park. What people want is a real jack of all trades. You need luxury car refinement, you need MPV practicality, and you need supreme comfort inside as well. And that's what the Jeep Grand Cherokee gives you.
Welcome back to a Motor Week special from London and the 1999 What Car Awards ceremony. The budget performance category. Well, the Honda Accord Type R has all the virtues that made the Accord top family car, but with a superb high-revving engine, great handling and the right looks as well. The next in this category, the Peugeot 306 Rally. That also has a potent but smooth engine, a 6-speed box and superb chassis, a true driver's delight. And the third one to choose from in this category, the Subaru Impreza Turbo, bringing rally-winning thrills to the reach of road car buyers. Blistering performance and great road holding make it rather special. But only one could win the budget performance category of 99. And the best budget performance car, it's the Subaru.
The Budget Performance Car Award replaced our old Hot Hatch Award. The reason we changed it was that there were a whole raft of performance saloons which wouldn't all be included in the old category. And once we decided to do this, we couldn't look any further than the Subaru Impreza Turbo. It's the closest thing to a rally car you can get on the road. There's 4-wheel drive, turbocharged engine, and a price which comes under £20,000. If you're on on-road thrills, there's nothing to touch it.
The safety category. Saab's 9.5 has excellent designed-in crash protection, top of the class in recent independent tests. Also, Renault has done well, especially with the Megane, already established as one of the safest small hatches, but Renault has raised the game by adding extra safety features. Finally in this category, the Mercedes A-Class again, showing that a vehicle shorter than most super minis can still protect its occupants well. But the 1999 Safety Award goes to Renault and the Renault Megane.
You may think that safety is the preserve of larger cars, but that's not so. We've seen in this year's Euro NCAP tests, one car really has stood out, the Renault Megane. Now it's only a small hatchback, but it has performed exceptionally well in both frontal and side impact tests. So it's testimony to the fact that Renault have really taken safety very, very seriously. One of the features in particular that we like are the side airbags, which help with side impacts. They protect the side abdomen and the head. And again, that is a feature normally reserved for much, much larger cars. So you can spend £10,000–12,000 on a Renault Megane and you're getting the same level of safety that you'd expect in a car twice the price.
The Coupe category. Audi's new 4-wheel drive TT has everything a coupe really needs. Sensational looks, performance and handling to match. The interior is a joy. The second one in the coupe category this year, the Ford Puma. This won last year, but it won't be easily dislodged. It's got a fizzer of an engine and excellent handling, and for less than 15 grand. And another Ford, the Cougar, threatens to upset its little stablemate, the Puma. The Cougar's a coupe for grown-ups, but has all the right driving essentials. But out of Audi and the two Fords, what car's best coupe for 1999? It's the Audi TT.
Our first reaction when we drove the Audi TT was relief that a company like Audi still has a car like that in it. We've seen some lovely looking Audis over recent years, but always felt that little bit disappointed with the way they drive. Now we've got a version that's got a 225 horsepower version of the 1.8 litre turbo engine. It's got 4-wheel drive, absolutely sensational looks, very clever styling inside for 2 people but not for 4. Put it all together and it's just a fantastic package to drive, the best Audi since the original Quattro.
And now on this Motor Week special, the open top category of the 99 awards. First up, it's the Lotus Elise, winner of this award for the last 2 years. It's light, nimble and sharp as a pin. It's as pure a driver's car as you'll ever find. Then there's the car which started this roadster revival, the Mazda MX-5. Revised for the better in the past year, but still true to the original brilliant concept. And a fabulous cabriolet is the Peugeot 306. Super stylish, a car which proves that you don't need to forego saloon practicalities to enjoy 4-seater fresh air motoring. But the winner of the open top category of the What Car Awards 1999, it's the Lotus Elise.
The Elise has won its Open Top Award again because it's just plain fun. It's just a great car to drive. It's light, it's very simple, it's straightforward. The interior is very straightforward. There's no carpets, there's no frills to the car. The lightweight, which is a Lotus core value, has made it an extremely capable handling car, and It's a car that you can get in and enjoy straight away. It's not an intimidating car to drive, and it's just plain fun. That's why we've made it our open top for a second year in a row.
The performance car category, and what more magical name than Ferrari. Their F355 F1 brings Grand Prix technology to mere mortals to bring us an already super car. The Honda NSX may be as reliable as a Civic, but it's a wailing, high-revving engine and spirited chassis tell you it has serious performance capabilities. And the Porsche 911 is another high performer you can use daily. And the four-wheel drive Carrera 4 improves on last year's winner, the Carrera 2. And the winner of the best performance car of 1999, it is the Porsche 911 Carrera 4.
Last year the Porsche 911 Carrera 2 got the Performance Car Award. This year we've gone for the Carrera 4. Why? Well, we were aware last year that some Porsche diehards think that the new 911 has gone a little bit soft. But the new one, the four-wheel drive one, it seems to put all that back. You've got all the driving manners of the new Carrera 2, but some of the raw excitement that made the old 911 such a great thing to drive. And it's only £3,000 more than the Carrera 2, and when you're spending this kind of money, £3,000 is neither here nor there.
And now, let's remind ourselves of all the category winners, but only one of these will be crowned Car of the Year.
Don't let them tell you that you can't live your life. Don't let them tell you that a wrong is a right. Look straight ahead and don't look back. Reach for the future and don't live in the past. Keep moving on. You gotta keep moving on. Just believe and keep on standing strong. 'Cause you are a winner. Oh yeah. You're number one. Number one. You are a winner.
And the Car of the Year for 1999 is the Rover 75.
This is a car that's come really from absolutely nowhere. Rover's never had a very strong contender in this class, yet the latest car is good enough to beat the BMW 3 Series, which has really been the standard bearer in this class, the Audi A4 and the Mercedes C-Class. What it brings to the class is a sense of style and prestige that the class has never had before, and that's through the styling, which you could really liken to being a junior Rolls-Royce or Bentley, and the interior, which brings a fantastic degree of upmarket class to a bunch of cars that start at about £19,000.
It actually gives me double pleasure to receive the award because it's the second time in succession that Rover Group has captured the prize. Last year the Land Rover Freelander took the top prize, and this year the 75. And I believe that this is proof, if proof were needed, that Rover Group once again is designing and engineering world-class products.
It doesn't really handle like a sports car, but we don't think that people in the compact executive class want a sports car. They want something that's refined, that'll get them from A to B in a degree of style, safety, and that's exactly what the Rover 75 will do.